Jamshid Sharmat, the Iranian-German political activist and a prominent opponent of the Islamic Republic, has been executed. Born in Tehran, he later immigrated to Germany as the leader of the group Tondar, Iranian Monarchist Society. He engaged in activities against the Islamic Republic regime, advocating for its overthrow. The Islamic Republic accused him of involvement in terrorist acts, including the 2008 explosion at a mosque in Shiraz, which he denied. In 2020, security forces apprehended him under unclear circumstances and transferred him to Iran. The news of his execution was shared by the Islamic Republic's judicial news agency, Mizan. On October 28, Manucherh Bakhtiari, a political prisoner, monarchist, and father of the late Pouya Bakhtiari, went on a hunger strike. He is protesting the judicial authorities' indifference and refusal to grant medical leave despite his urgent need for surgery confirmed by medical letters. Arsham Rezai was suddenly transferred from Evin prison to Qara al-Hisar prison. The political prisoner and monarchist's mother announced that the transfer of her Arsham Rezai occurred without the family's knowledge and without permission to take his personal belongings. This situation raises concerns about the treatment of political prisoners and the lack of transparency regarding their circumstances. Behrad Azargan, a Baha'i musician living in Tehran, has been sentenced to 11 years in prison along with supplementary penalties by the city's Revolutionary Court. This harsh verdict not only highlights the ongoing persecution of religious minorities in Iran, but also underscores the broader issue of artistic freedom in a country where creative expression is often stifled. The Baha'i community, facing systematic discrimination, continues to be targeted for their beliefs. Mr. Azargan's case exemplifies artists' challenges when expressing their identity and perspectives in a restrictive environment, raising urgent questions about human rights and freedom of expression in Iran. Eight months after the murder of Nazila Zaruzehi, a 16-year-old child bride, her burial site was identified through the complaint and efforts of her father. Nazila, originally from Gorgan, was forced into marriage at the age of 13. 8 months ago, after enduring abuse from her husband, she decided to leave him and return to Gorgan. Tragically, she was murdered by her husband and his family with an axe and a knife. Her body had been buried in secret. This case brings attention to the dire situation of child marriage and domestic violence, highlighting the need for greater awareness and protective measures for vulnerable individuals. A 39-year-old woman named Soraya, who had a visual impairment, became a victim of sexual assault and was later murdered in Ardabil. According to the director of the Disability Campaign, the accused neighbor committed this crime by secretly entering Soraya's home and using a woman's chador to conceal his identity. He was arrested a few days later and confessed to his crime. This tragic incident underscores the alarming issue of violence against women, particularly those with disabilities, and highlights the urgent need for better protection and support systems for vulnerable populations in society. On Saturday, October 26, 2024, students from Azad University gathered outside the Medical Sciences University protesting a drastic 300% hike in tuition fees. This steep increase has imposed severe financial strain, amplifying student calls for fair and affordable education. Also, students from Mashhad's Azad University gathered outside local parliamentary offices protesting a threefold increase in tuition fees. The sudden rise has intensified financial pressure on students, fueling calls for more affordable higher education. Nurses in Shushtar gathered in front of the governor's office to protest the ongoing strain of professional and financial issues they face. The demonstrators called for fair wages, improved working conditions, and solutions to economic hardships impacting their ability to provide quality care. This action underscores the broader frustration among healthcare workers over unresolved concerns affecting their livelihoods and patient care quality. We celebrate the birthday of His late Majesty of Iran on October 26th, as Iranian youth boldly announced their message from within the homeland. The Shah returns, long live the Shah. Iranian youth have taken to street graffiti showing support for Reza Shah II, while also expressing their rejection of clerics, leftists, and Mujahideen factions. Our brave fellow citizens inside the country are spreading the message. Long live the Shah is a national call that will shape the cultural foundation of Iran's future.